Hello everybody, I brought coffee to this party, I hope you did too, and I am sorry if the background behind me is slowly turning green. It is really late when it comes to video production. I tried to highlight as many Sims machinimas as I could, because I wanted to. I wanted to show off the people, I wanted to share their joy and their creations, but it does take a toll on me, and this is why this is the last video like this that I'm doing, at least this week. Next week, if they announce winners, we might do that. We're definitely doing the Sparked TV show, but effectively, this kind of video, it just takes 3 hours to produce in total, and when I have a full-time job on top, it leaves me with no time for anything else. So tomorrow I am actually sitting down and playing a video game. But it's not that I dislike doing this, I actually really like doing this. I like seeing what other people create. It's just having to make that choice between seeing what people made and, going and playing a game myself. I am gonna be minimizing that green by doing this. So, hey, Mirta's gonna be slightly sideways today. Sorry about that. So today, for my third video, I went through and I looked for people's videos on YouTube. Yes, I just went out. I used that clickety thing on the Sims Sparked website that does the search automatically, and I just took the 9 videos from the front page. Now, very important, in the description down below, there is a link to Plum Bob Academy playlist. In fact, I can open it for you right now. Well, we're still here, right? They were also trying to promote other people's content, and they have found 20 different videos, which is once again entries for Sims for Sparked Destination Wedding Challenge. If I had more time on my hands, I would go through them with you as well, but considering that they're in a playlist and they're already getting highlighted somewhere, we're just not doing that. We are doing YouTube entries today, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining and for watching other people's machinimas with me. So, let's go! Les Lémursims Associés made a little Sim Sparked machinima called Running Groom.
So.
Where are you, my love? Come faster.
Yeah, good chibs. Heavy chib.
I'm waiting for you. What am I doing here? With this crazy man? Pitch had told me her father was weird, but this weird? Come on.
I love that running animation.
I don't even like jogging. So you want to marry my daughter? You'll have to work hard for this, boy. Listen, Mr. Peer, I've been in love with your daughter since 3 years now, and I want to make her happy. So whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. What did I expect from a crazy rich old man? This guy is a retired professional athlete who won 3 Olympic golden medals. I don't even like swimming. But then, I won't let him win the race. I'm gonna marry Peach, the love of my life, and nothing's gonna stop me.
Oh my god, bicycles!
God, I hate biking. Wings have grown up in my back. Peach, I'm coming quickly. Wait for me. victory dance. I love dancing with Peach. I just hope her father didn't let me win. Well, who knows?
That was such an original idea! Having to race for the permission to marry the woman from her father. There was so many scenes as well. They went from running to swimming to biking. It was like a line of competitions. I never saw that before. That's so fun. That's such a great idea. Well done, Les Lémursims. You should definitely have more than 21 views on that. So hopefully this is gonna help a bit with that. Next step is ScrunchieSims, finally with Mary Ann. We had just moved into town the day I met Mary Ann. I swear I fell in love with her right then and there. As we grew up, we got closer. But I knew her father would never let us carry on that way. I knew Mary Ann didn't want to marry John, but she hardly had a choice. It broke my heart anyway. So I moved far away and started a new life. Although the garden I grew always did remind me of the farm. Until one day Mary Ann appeared on my doorstep. She had finally had enough of John and how he treated her. And I was the only one she knew she could come to. So Mary Ann moved in. We were living our lives like we had always dreamed. We're old women now, content with how we spent our life. There was one thing I always wished we could do. Finally, I could stand right where we met all those years ago. And declare my love for Mary Ann. So, second pair of old ladies that we have seen in, wanna say 20th video now? So that is very nice. I applaud you for using elders and not just young adults. Very clean. There wasn't any plumb bobs. There wasn't any like grouping symbols that a lot of people leave in. Music was very calm and fitting. And they were dressed rather conservatively, as in they were dressed like you would in a more timeless piece set in some sort of old town or a village. Like if you were trying to set it at a nondescript point anywhere from, I would say, 70s to 2000s. You probably are setting it about 90s if they're old and they're getting married in 2020. You made it look like it wasn't any sim town that I could instantly recognize, which is once again very hard. By now, I am definitely recognizing several places because they get reused over and over again, especially when people want to do a beach theme, and there's only really one bright beachy place in The Sims. So overall, nice job, really nice little piece. Nicely made. Well made. Next up is Sappy Simmer with An Evening in Forgotten Hollow. this is the university. Fair enough. I was like, where's the cast leave place? Tomorrow marks the beginning of Anna's senior year at U-Bright. Little does she know. Tomorrow will also be the day she meets her soulmate. Funny thing about soulmates, they're hardly ever the person you were expecting. Oh, typical Foxbury. They're just mad that their soccer team sucks so bad. Ha! Yeah, they are pretty bad. After Anna and Orlando met, life started moving pretty fast. They graduated from university, found an apartment in the city. And they got engaged. Anna's family had a long-running tradition of marrying at the Winterberg Wedding Chapel. But hey, all traditions end eventually, right? And so they decided to have a wedding that was a bit more their style. Oh, ghost cat again! I love ghost cats. Well, more like I like cats in general. Aw, well that was quite romantic. I applaud you for using Forgotten Hollow for anything not to do with vampires. Because that is what it came with. Unfortunately, Forgotten Hollow is very easy to recognize, so just like the beachy place, it kind of gets stuck in your head and you're like, ah, I know exactly where this is in the Sims world. Not great. But very well made machinima. Once again, there weren't any, like, big flaws. There weren't plum bobs floating around. The music was very fitting. The story was quite nice. You said it in university. You did what I didn't expect and used Forgotten Hollow as just like a nice, romantic, gothy, weddingy style location, rather than using it for a vampire-based story like I did, which is a lot more boring. So definitely props for that. Well done. Well done. Moving to Neocon, the cold wedding story. Ben and Kelly were a happy engaged couple who lived in Willow Creek. They were just about to go to their marriage in Oasis Springs. Just like walk there. On foot. Footsies. They were so excited to go to their wedding as any engaged couple would. I am so excited! Same! I can't wait any longer. I think that we should head to the airport now. We might miss our flight. Good idea. It would be a shame if we missed our long-awaited flight to Oasis Springs. Hey, I hope that all of you know what you're supposed to do. This is our big chance. Let's not mess it up. Oh, that sneaky, creepy music. Okay, that's supposed to happen. Everything went according to plan. All the guests managed to come through. Some arrived late. Ben was super happy at this moment, knowing that he was marrying the love of his life. Interesting to have bride in black, I must say that. They both kissed, hugged, and exchanged their vows. Last came the beautiful wedding ring. Everything seemed smooth until... As much as I love you, there's one thing that you must know. Oh God! Fellow soldiers attack! Okay, I thought that she was just gonna reveal the fact that she is an alien. Kelly, what's going on? Wait, what are you doing? No! Good job, you did fantastic! Now let's get back to 6M. All this time, Kelly did love Ben, but she just had a long desire to turn him into an alien, just like her. How do you just turn somebody into an alien? Okay, interesting. Quite a few plot twists there. I did not expect aliens I don't know what I expected, but I definitely didn't expect aliens at the wedding party. And I definitely didn't expect them to do an attack rather than just a reveal. Most people would just end with a reveal, so well done on that part of the story. I don't know if she turned him into an alien or not, or how would that work? And was that supposed to be a technological-like device, or is that just a camera playing the role of just a camera at the end? Interesting. Either way, definitely interesting. I'm trying to find words that wouldn't just repeat. Well done on your story. I did not expect that. That was very original. And I don't think I've seen aliens in these kind of stories done before. Yet. From the videos that I so far watched. Sims Assisters just called their video The Sims 4 Sparked Challenger Destination Wedding.
Here I am for another day of work at the SimCity's lab. Every day seems to be the same. I do research and lead a team of scientists in extraterrestrial research. What is that noise? Seems to come from outside. Something's falling. What is that? And that was when a day that seems to be absolutely normal changed my life forever. I start to follow the research of our new guest in the lab, carrying out several experiments and teaching everything about our culture and way of life. One day, when I realized I was already in love with him. At great cost, I discovered that his name was Orion, and that he came from a planet with characters similar to the Earth. Its green appearance was just the space suit. When he took off the suit, my surprise was huge. He was beautiful. He looks like a prince. I could never imagine that. He was not only beautiful on the inside, but on the outside as well. Then, one day, I decided to ask him out and have a new experience. And to my surprise, he had plans for me too. Orion learned everything very quickly, and we were very much in love. That night, we got engaged and made a decision. We decided to leave Earth, to live on his home planet, and we started building a special rocket so we could get there. Months have passed since the construction started, and after a lot of work, we managed to complete our project. The surprise don't end there. Before we left, we decided to get married in a simple ceremony with my team of scientists, and then we continue our journey into space towards the planet of Orion. We knew it would be a long journey, but we spent months training and preparing for this big day. I was so happy, so realized it. And I felt like a dream. A dream? It can be. It was so real. Oh my God, I need to get there. It's him. It's him. What has happened?
Ooh, cliffhanger over there. So the video is a tiny bit quiet. I kept quiet so that I can turn it up in post-production, so we're gonna see how that goes. I put on subtitles if everything else fails. If everything else fails, always resort to subtitles. Just as I said that we don't see aliens, the next video over also has an alien. Quite a sweet story of them falling in love, getting married with an extraterrestrial, and building a spaceship and going to his planet, only to then wake up and see him run past her house. Very interesting cliffhanger. Well done on that story. I feel like the cliffhanger could have had more time dedicated to it than the whole dream sequence, because now I'm intrigued. It's kind of like you set up a story rather than finished it, and that is just unfair on all of us. But I suppose there's a reason to subscribe to you if you ever make some more, which I would love to hear. Shuz made till death do us part. Very modded Sims. Very interesting choice so far to not go for subtitles or voiceover. It's kind of like you have to just follow the story as if this was a silent movie. I'm gonna assume that she's sick and not dead and revived. I'm gonna assume that they found out about her illness and decided to still get married. And the illness is likely cancer. The whole boldness and everything. Aww, so they've never even gotten married. They have gotten close to getting married, but they never have gotten, like, completely married because illness have taken her away. That's pretty sad. That's a sad, sad story. One light bulb a day makes the green go away. Going back to the story. Very interesting to convey your story without subtitles or without any narration, but it's very well made. You can understand what was happening. You can see the past and the present, or more like the imagined future and the present, which you don't know up until the end of the video. So it's very touching. Very well done. Not many people go for the illness whole side of things, and it is truly hard for anyone actually stuck in a situation like that, because illnesses ain't fun, and people going before their time ain't fun, but the fact that she has had a supportive partner hopefully made the whole thing a little bit better, and the fact that there was a wedding to look forward to hopefully gave her something to dream about and not lose hope up until the last moment. But quite a twist, and quite sad as well. Moving on to Nina's My Dearly Beloved. There's a lot of contrast going on in this video, a lot of darkening of the environment, if you ask me.
I'm always with you, here, beside you.
No subtitles button. We'll just have to listen very carefully.
Don't be nervous. You look gorgeous, he said to me. Thanks. Matt?
I love the unique editing, but her dress is slightly distracting me because her belly starts where her breasts end, and my head is not computing that very well right now.
Dearly beloved, be strong. As I loved you in this life, I will love you in the next. Although you and I no longer share this life together, know that I haven't left your side one bit. My dearly beloved, I won't forget you, and I hope you remember me. It's time to move on, my beloved. Don't be nervous. You look gorgeous, he said to me.
Was Alexander right for me?
No, not an ad! But yes, it has been a story about moving on rather than a story about committing suicide, so that's a lot. That's a sigh of relief. I'm happy that you took that direction instead of the other direction that the story could have taken. The visuals were very, very unique, I must say. not only did you use a lot of effects, your Sims look very unique. Some of their proportions are highly exaggerated, but I take that to looking like everyone else any day. So you have a very unique looking game, and then you used a lot of effects to make it even more unique looking. Therefore, that's a job well done. Nice narration, nice music. I hope you succeed. I wish you the best of luck in the competition. A Sims Drama TV made a not-so-formal wedding. Dylan's been so busy lately. I think he's found someone. He's rich. He could have any girl. I'll never look like all those girls waiting for us to break up. He will never marry me. You're beautiful. For sure, he's just busy working as always. Everything will be okay. Dylan, someone's having a wedding here. I think we should leave. Emma, this is why I've been so busy lately. Emma Merson, will you marry me? Right now! But I'm not dressed accordingly. What will your mom? Emma, I love you as you are. This feels like a dream. So, let's party? So, you were tricking me the whole time, Chloe. Welcome to the family, darling. Ah, insecure bride and a surprise wedding. First time seeing that play out as well. Well done. I don't know if I would like anyone to throw me a surprise wedding. It kind of feels like you take away from, you know, buying the dress and getting all dressed and looking super nice and everything, but at the same time, you would also probably take away all of the anxiety, even if you would put the person on the spot. Like, imagine if she was like, I don't think I'm ready for marriage right now, and you planned this whole big thing, and she just leaves. So I suppose he really, really loved her to think that she wouldn't do that. And kinda sad that she felt so insecure that she thought that he was dating somebody else and not, you know, making her a surprise. Overall, a happy end. Moving on to the last one that we're gonna watch together, which is AdaSim, Missing You. See, everyone uses this beachy place. Aw, she's thinking about her mom. That's her dad from her memories. And her mom's dead. No, I can see a mouse. It's not mine. Her mom actually came to her wedding. Her mom's ghost turning pink is kind of fitting because it just looks like she's so full of happiness and love for her daughter. Aww, snow angels. Did they leave them that whole time? Like, when her mom gets sick, they just were like, that's it, we're preserving that snow. But anyways, it takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of guts to do a story without subtitles and without voiceover, because then you're showing and not telling. You have to do it all in the showing. And the two stories that we have seen both did that really, really well. I am super impressed. This one had a couple of little bit things, like the mouse left on screen and the plumb bob. But this is me being nitpicky, and this is honestly, from the looks of it, genuine mistakes, because everything else is shot really beautifully. And that's gonna be the end of us looking at sparked entries, at least for now, at least until the winners are announced or until a new competition starts, when I will probably do this again. It has been a blast. This video, we have seen some really, really good creations, and now if you excuse me, my husband is already asleep, and you can probably hear him, because I'm still filming from our bedroom. So it is time for me to go. It was my pleasure. I hope that you all were okay with me sharing your work like this. I specifically didn't monetize the videos. If there's ads, it's because of copyrighted content. If you like my content, please subscribe, and if you like these people's content, subscribe to them and go and leave them an encouraging comment. I am just glad that we got to see all of these wonderful creations, even if EA didn't wanna showcase them. So, thank you for coming on this journey with me, and see you in my other videos. Toodaloo.